All right, let's open up our joints and our tissues this morning, and let's kind of increase our blood flow. Before we do this, I just want to start with a quick vibration increasing movement, which I call my shake and bakes. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to soften the knees, drop down our tailbone, and we're just going to kind of shake out the body first. So again, we're just kind of letting the muscles relax, letting the skeleton bounce up and down, especially your shoulders. Kind of let them just kind of bounce on top of your spine. And breathing in fully and then breathing out. Let the wrists, let the elbows go. Just kind of shaking and again improving blood flow this morning just by a mini trampoline bounce, basically. If you have a mini trampoline, you can do this on that. But for us who don't have a mini trampoline, just a nice little bounce through the knees is a great thing to wake things up. We're going to go ahead and move ourselves over to one leg, and we're going to bounce down that one leg, let the shoulders drop. Always tune in to see if you're holding any tension. And then take that deep breath. Feel like you can just let it go. Let the weight from your shoulders drip into the floor. Let the tension from the sleep or any tightness you feel from waking up kind of move out of the body. Move the hands out now, shaking wrists. Up above the head. We're going to waterfall back down. Let's add a little rotation. Come along and do some deep breathing for me. So breathe in through the nose fully, and then just let it out with a sigh. Do a few of those. It feels really good. You can kind of feel your energy just kind of sink in and center itself. Fall forward a bit, opening up the back, keep shaking, let the arms be loose. And then lean back a little bit. Yeah, let the neck open up. Big full breath. Fully release. And be still. And we're going to let our hands rise up. And we're going to start with our back. So we're going to open up the spine. So gently twist and open up that back. Pretend your hands are like on top of a big beach ball. Breathing in fully still. And rotating, opening up each joint in the back, especially that mid-back. Make sure that movement is starting from the hip. So I'm not just turning my upper body and keeping my hips still. I want to rotate and create that momentum from the lower body. Good. We're just going to come down, shake it out. Let's go ahead and grab our hips, and let's just do some big hip circles. Start tuning into the spine. Try to just check in. Where are you feeling tightness? Where does there need to be more tension? Let's go the other way. Oh, yeah. Moans and groans are good too. If you can make some sound and kind of release some energy, just through those sounds and letting go of any tightness. We want our bodies to be an open vessel, an open channel. Good. Awesome. Let's just go ahead now, and we're going to take our arms, and I want you to push them forward as far as you can, lift up, and then pull down and back. So kind of like a choo-choo train. I'm moving my shoulders in a big circle, up and down. Try to avoid bending your elbows. Try to keep your arms straight and just move from the shoulder blades. So I'm protracting, I'm elevating, I'm depressing and retracting. Protract, elevate, depress, and retract. Big circles. Feels so good. Good. And now we're going to go ahead, push our shoulders out. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to internally rotate, look away from that shoulder, and externally rotate the other one. So I'm shuffling side to side, rotating those shoulders. I'm looking down the arm, that's opening and externally rotating, and I'm looking away from the arm, that's internally rotating, this one. Just opening up those arm channels. Focusing on your breathing. Good. And then come back, connect your thumbs to your armpits, and we're going to protract our shoulders and then open up big shoulder circles. Really getting after that mid-thoracic spine. And I like creating a little wave here in the spine, so I'll kind of tuck my body, and then I'm going to extend my spine and open up. Creating some waves up the spine. Now let's go the other way. Same thing. Extending and rolling forward through the shoulders. And let's finish with a couple going back. 1, and then 2, and then push down. Very good. Bring your wrists up. Let's go 5 rotations out. Opening up the wrists. And then we're going to go ahead and do elbows, wrists and elbows all together. Imagine pulling any heavy energy off the chest, out of your central channel, breathing in, or allowing, creating more space for new energy and our higher self. Good. Take your wrists now. We're going to go inward. Now we're going to pull in energy. And play with your wrists here. You can make a fist too, and that kind of changes the tension, the stretching along the tops of the arms and within the forearm itself. So play with that based on what you need. And then we're going to go elbow and wrist inward. Calling in our higher self, calling in fresh energy, calling in love, compassion, whatever your intentions are for the day, how you want to show up. Pull that energy in. Fill up the heart. Good. And then shake it out. Shake those shoulders out. For some of you, you might be feeling some heat in the shoulders, and that's really good. All right. Let's take that upper energy center, that neck of ours, and we're going to drop the chin, scrape the collarbone, and then I'm going to tilt. I'm going to pretend I'm going to tilt contents out of my head. And then slowly work it around, looking up to the sky, and then rotating, tilting again on that corner, and then reaching with my chin down on the collarbone. And reverse the movement. Be really conscious, not forcing movement through the neck, just opening up any of the crunchies and the sticky points. Using that neck in whatever capacity you have. Scrape the collarbone, lean and tilt back, rolling it, and then lean and tilt, and scrape the other side. Good. And then just gently nod yes. And then no. Give me a couple sexy shoulders. Here. Keeping the hands down the side, body, the legs, and just rolling the shoulders. Good, excellent. Okay, moving down to the legs. We're going to go ahead, take the feet, and we're going to roll the ankle to its biggest capacity, going outward. And then we're going to do the same thing, knee and ankle. Rolling that outward. Together, stir the butter. Make sure that femur is moving as well. Okay, in and out. So we're rolling that ball and socket. Now let's go the other way. Roll it inward. And then turn the knee and ankle inward. Good. And now let's go ahead and do what we call hip cars. We're going to drive the knee up as high as we can, externally rotate, pull it back. So I get a stretch in that front hip flexor, open the knee again, and bring it back. We'll do one more there. Highest flexion you can get, knee up as high as you can, externally rotate that hip, turn it under, and pull it back. Beautiful. Shake it out. Okay, other side. Rolling that ankle outward. Good. And then knee and ankle outward. Sometimes holding tension in your body helps with balance. So, or you can grab a chair too if you're feeling a little wobbly this morning. Okay, and now we're going to go inward with the ankle. Biggest range of motion you can get without really moving the leg too much. Keep that leg isolated while the ankle's moving, and then once we incorporate the knee, we want to move the big femur, big thigh bone, in and out and around. Good. And now let's go up, do our hip car, coming straight up, externally rotating, pulling back, and stretching and opening. Good. And then up, pulling back, and then up. Good. Excellent. Feet together, rolling the knees, pushing in, massaging those kneecaps, kind of creating more space in the knee. Keeping the feet flat on the ground here. And then, that's it. Nice work.